And that's one of the hardest jobs right now. You're dealing with people asleep, people are angry, and I don't care. If you just have anything that says work in the airport, you're probably getting yelled at. So it is one of the hardest jobs that you have here. You know, as you were saying the prayers, I can remember going back as a little kid at St. Benedict's and just going over and over with them. And my mom was always going, pinching my ear, going, keep going. I was like, is it ever going to end? But I can remember tears coming from my mom's eyes, because how she would pray for all our family, us to grow up. And, you know, the ones that were sick, that we took care of our grandfather. And so it brought back some good memories, and I still feel that here. So I'd like to thank everybody here. Blankets of Honor. We do a lot of good blankets. But when it gets to doing somebody like yourself, somebody who really is forgotten in these times when our veterans are not thanked here, it's a beauty. So I want to thank you for serving in our U.S. Navy, and as you said before, absolutely. Marines always had that, hey, we're done, but wait a minute. Oh, you got that, you got guard duty, right? Yes. Yeah, that's all right. It's all right. But he has served this country honorably and faithfully. So as we wrap this blanket around you, let it be known that you are never alone. And as long as we exist, we will always be ready to comfort you and honor you. We are brothers in arms, and for that, you shall not be forgotten. And you are truly an American hero. Just like the threads in these blankets are woven together, we are woven together in that same brother and sisterhood that we have. We have a bond that no one can break. Know that there are less than 3% that serve this great nation. And I'd like to just add on to, when it comes to our women veterans, it's probably a whole lot less. So we are here to thank you for your service and your commitment. So again, we thank you for your outstanding sacrifices. We thank you for your level of commitment, for your country, and most of all, we thank you for your love of family. And a lot of times we say, you don't have to be blood to be family. So we serve the right nation. In closing, I'd like to give you a scripture. Jesus said, I give you a new commandment. Love one another as I have loved you. So you must go out there and love one another. John 13:34. Now, everybody knows that at the end of the day, when you were done with your watch and you gave us permission to come aboard, they always, at the end of your duty, whether it was a DD-214 or an RCOM or some type of sea duty medal, you had your certificate, especially if you were a shellback. You never forgot that one. You got your certificate. And on top of that, the most precious thing that they could ever give you too was a challenge coin. So today, we'd like to present you with Blankets of Honor challenge coin. And as I always say, welcome home, brother, and thank you for your service.
Suck up to him, he's in charge of all the boss nuts.
Yeah, all the security he's getting.
I really don't know what to say. I mean, this is unbelievable. I mean, I don't know.
You know, I tell you, when I first started Blankets of Honor, my whole thing is to get every veteran recognized and thanked for what they all do. So it's just an honor to come and thank you. So, Commander?
Manny, I think you should explain Pollywog and Shellback.
Oh, are you a shellback?